Well, then the minute I walk out that door, that's when somebody's going to want me for something around here.
What about me, Joe? I want you for something right now.
Ooh, that's a good line. Ooh, they gonna make me blush. Hello, and welcome to my watch of the original supernatural soap opera Dark Shadows. I am Joel Sharpton, one half of the Articulate Coven. We do all sorts of fun stuff here on our YouTube channel or Patreon, wherever you're watching this. We mostly talk, if you're watching it on Patreon, you know all these things, I suppose. We do mostly a podcast about the works of Anne Rice and the adaptations of her novels, especially the Interview with the Vampire Show. That's really our stuff from AMC and AMC Plus. If you're a big fan of that, you're going to dig us, man. Go watch our other stuff. This is episode 69 that we're about to get into. It's right at the very tail end of season 2 of Dark Shadows. I'm super excited to wrap this up with you and get into the next round of episodes. We're marching towards 212, I understand. I believe that's right, 210 or 212. That's the first appearance of Barnabas, the famous vampire who is like the main thrust of this show. We got a while to go to get there, but we're getting there one little step at a time. If you're watching this on YouTube, the next episode is already up or should be very shortly on YouTube. And if you are watching these on YouTube, I'll remind you that you can check out our Patreon, articulatecoven.com/join, $2 or more a month. Get you access to everything we do early and ad-free. And we've already got another couple of weeks worth of content from Dark Shadows up there. Normally we do 3 episodes a week. We're wrapping up a season, so we're doing a batch of 5 right now. But anyway, that's all there for you. Let's get into this week's episode, or today's episode, I should say. Find out what's happening in Collinsport.
Isn't that strange? I don't have much use for Roger either. Mrs. Johnson, between us, maybe we can do something about it.
Bert got himself a buddy, what do you say, a sidekick? Mrs. Johnson is an interesting character. I'm excited that she's going to be in this more. I think when we read her bio the other day, it turns up she ends up playing a few roles over the course of Dark Shadows, which I think several actors do.
I think he was seeking out his murderer. I believe in signs and omens, and I think the body of Bill Malloy was even then trying to point a finger of suspicion at his killer. He was searching for Roger Collins.
Okay, lady. You believe in signs and omens, do you?
And all I know is that somebody said I was wanted in Mr. Collins' office.
You were. You are.
Who is coughing in the background on the set? Especially when Carolyn's trying to be all sexy here. Carolyn, you trying to get some afternoon delight at the factory?
Who told them I was?
I did.
It's not a bad kiss, actually. All right. Go, Joe. I'm telling you, I am a Joe Haskell fan.
Can't you just forget about
No,
it?
I can. Now, sweetheart, you got me all upset, and I want to know what's...
Man, let me just say to Joe Haskell in 1967 or whenever this was made, this is not a healthy relationship, Joe. That woman uses and abuses you, and it's really a shame. You seem like a stand-up fella.
I'll do anything in the world to help you avenge Mr. Malloy's death.
That's what I wanted to hear.
They're gonna make her the housekeeper at Collinwood. Now, see, that's a kiss, Joe. I am a Joe Haskell fan.
Well, Burke was once sort of engaged to be married to Laura.
Roger's
We had We hadn't heard that before. I don't think we'd had that confirmed. We were suspicious that was the case. Like, it seemed like they had a thing going on, but I don't think it had been confirmed that they had actually been engaged.
Well, and the minute I walk out that door, that's when somebody's going to want me for something around here.
What about me, Joe? I want you for something right now.
Ooh, that's a good line. Ooh, they gonna make me blush.
Look. We'd planned on dinner tonight. Why don't we just leave it at that, huh?
Because any...
Because you're a spoiled, rotten brat. I mean, genuinely, Carolyn uses and abuses this man, and it's a real shame. Because I am a Joe Haskell fan.
Now, don't go away sore.
I'm not sore. Oh, I don't know what I am.
Spoiled, rotten brat.
Got to find a way of placing you in Collinwood.
Why are you knocking like the police? All right, let's see. We got 4 of our players. So who's the 5th actor? I'm going to say... I don't know. I think it might be the hotel manager. The sheriff, maybe?
Who is it?
Carolyn's daughter.
Was not expecting that. Gonna get found out by a purse.
Sorry to keep...
Nope, not Vicky. Carolyn.
Do you mind if I get a drink of water?
Carolyn! That place is an awful mess. I'll get it for you.
Let's just talk about this woman going to beg her boyfriend to leave his job in the middle of the day for no good reason after he already did it yesterday. And he admits that he's got this like insecurity about Burke Devlin specifically. And that chick runs immediately to go see Burke Devlin at the hotel. Used and abused that poor Joe Haskell.
If Mrs. Johnson could come up to Collinwood.
Now, why didn't I think of that? And because if I had, you would say I was getting suspicious.
This dude is pretty slick. I'll say it. Like, he's talked her into it, like, right away. That's crazy.
Don't give yourself a hard time, Carolyn. You do everybody a favor just by walking around and letting them look at you.
Ooh, Burke. Burke, we do not care for that line, sir.
Is that a compliment?
It's the nastiest of compliments.
I better go home now.
Girl, you should have went home before you came there.
The girl's involved?
No. But she lives at Collinwood. Anyone at Collinwood is fair game.
Even the girl?
Anyone.
Burke done turned. The revenge has risen fully. First of all, a really, really solid episode there, honestly, for episode 69. So kudos on that. I do want to let you know, if you're watching this, wherever you're watching this, episode 70 straight ahead of you. So stay tuned for that. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then the next couple of weeks of episodes are already available on our Patreon, articulatecoven.com/join. $2 or more a month gets you access to everything we do for free, for early and ad-free. Thanks for watching this along with me. Dark Shadows is a hell of a good time. I'm glad that I started watching this series, and I'm glad that all of you are watching it with me. Let's get into this last episode of season 2. I don't